welcome to the next session on operations research. In this session, we are going to take up the next problem on assignment model. The type of problem is traveling salesman problem. Now, this is a very famous type of numerical of assignment model. Here, what we are trying to do is we are trying to minimize the distance for a salesman who has to travel through various cities. Say it is going through these cities A to E, not necessarily in this order. So when a salesman has to go from a particular city to another city, it has to go through the city B, C and D in some particular order. So what we are doing is we will try to find out what is the shortest path the salesman is going to take to reach from his source to the destination city. We have to remember that if a person is going from say A to C, then he cannot go from C to A, obviously, because he is traveling through A to C to say D to B and to E in this order. So if at all he is going through this order, he cannot go back from C to A, he cannot go back from D to C. So this is certain things to be remembered, and he will travel from one city to another just once. It cannot be more than once. So you have to allocate the cities and the traveling route accordingly. So we will start solving this. We will have to first calculate the row minimum. If you see, the first row has minimum value 4. In the second one, it is 5. Then here it is 6. Here it is 5. And in the last one, it is 4. Now, also you will observe that these dash is given over here. The dash over here indicates that the salesman cannot go from city A to A, cannot go from B to B, cannot go from C to C, D to D, E to E. Obviously, if the person is standing in the city, he is trying to go from A to C and not be around in the same city. So that is why these dashes are given, which means there is a restriction on allocation over there. So we will start solving. Step 1 is row minimization. We have the salesman and we have the city. These are the salesmen, and here we have the city A, B, C, D and E. So now we are going to calculate the minimum value by subtracting 4 from the first row values. So this will be 3, 2, 4, 0. From the next one we are going to subtract 5. So this will be 2, 3, 0, 1. Then we'll subtract 6. So this is 0, 2, dash, 3 and 1. Then we'll subtract 5. So this will be 3, 0, 4, dash, 3. And for the last one, this is 4. So I'll be subtracting 4 from each number. These are the values. Now if you check, there is 1 0 in each row. Let's check the column. So only the C has no 0. So I'll calculate column minimum. 0, 0. Here minimum is 2. This is 0 and 0. So let's go for step 2. That is column minimization. So these 4 columns will remain the same, A, B, D and E. Only for the column C, I'll subtract 2 from each value. So this column minimization is done. Now we will go for step 3. This is something which is only specific to the traveling salesman problem, because step 1 and 2 you have used in the other assignment problems as well. So I will be calculating penalty value for all the zeros that are present. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to calculate some penalty for these zero. So first what I'll do is I'm going to copy this table. Now we are going to calculate the penalty for each zero. So we will start with the first zero that is present over here in the third column. We will check the corresponding row and column of this zero value. So we are going to take out what is the minimum value in its corresponding row and column. We will not consider the zero value. So if you look at the first row, apart from the zero, the minimum value is 0 over here. Apart from the 0, in the column, the minimum value is 1. So we will add these two and this becomes 1. So the penalty for this 0 is 1. Next we'll talk about this 0 present over here. We are only going to focus on the zeros. So we will take up this 0. In this first row, apart from this 0, there is another 0. So for this 0 below E, the minimum value is 0. In its corresponding column, the minimum value is 1. So again this sums up to 1. So penalty for this 0 is 1 and for this 0 is 1. Next I'll go for the second row. There is a 0 over here. In its corresponding column, apart from the 0, please check the minimum value is 3. And in the corresponding row, the minimum value is 1. So 3 plus 1 will become 4. Then I'll go for this 0. In this column, the minimum value is 0 over here. And the corresponding row has value 1. So 0 plus 1, 1. Then we have the 0 left. Corresponding row has value 2. Column has value 2. So this becomes 4. And the last 0 has minimum value 0 in its corresponding column and its corresponding row value is 1. So this is also 1. So if you check, this is 1, 1, 4, 1, 4 and 1. These are the penalty for each 0. Now you have to catch hold of the 0 which has highest penalty and cancel its corresponding row and column. So I'll be cancelling corresponding row and column over here. I will have the first allocation at this stage, that is B to D is the allocation. So salesman will go from B to D. This is the first allocation that I have made. Therefore, I will write down over here, D to B is not possible. So this is what we have found. So let's write down the reduced matrix that we have. So my step 4 is writing the reduced matrix, which means I will cancel out the D column and the B row and I'll copy the rest of the values. Don't write these penalty values that you have calculated, just write down the numbers that you have. So here what I'll have is A, B, C and E, and here I'll have A, C, D and E. Let's write down the values. Now here at this position, D to B, the value is 0, but we have written that D to B is not going to be possible. So I will put a strike mark over here and then I'll write 2, 3, 0, 2, 1 and dash. Now you have to understand that in each row and column there should be at least 1 0 again possible. So if you look here, 0, 0, no 0 in this row, and again in this row there is 1 0. So I will calculate row minimum again to go for the next step. We will be repeating whatever we have done. So here minimum is 0, 0, this is 2 and this is 0. If you check the column, here it is 0, this is 2, this is 0 and 0. So also I am calculating the column minimum simultaneously such that I will be able to form the new matrix. So the new matrix will have A, B, C and E as the column. Here I'll have A, C, D and E. So this will be copied directly 0, 3, 0, 0. Okay, this will be 1 now and not 3. This will be 0, 0. This will be 1, 0, 1. This is 0, 0, 1 dash. So now let's calculate. Okay, let's write this separately over here. 1. So now I will again do the same technique of calculating penalty for 0. For this 0, in the corresponding row, the minimum value is 0. Corresponding column, the minimum value is 0. So penalty is 0. For this 0, minimum value in the row is 0 and in the column minimum is 1. So penalty is 1. For this 0, in the corresponding row, the minimum value is 0. In the column, the minimum value is 0. So this is going to be 0. For this, it is 0 and 0. For this, it is 0, another one which is present, and 1. Here, this will be 0 and okay, this will be 0, 0 and 0. For this, it is 0, 0, 0. So if you check now, these two have penalty 1. So I can write over here maximum penalty is 1. Now what I can do is I can allocate one city over here randomly. So let me allocate A to E. So I will cancel out this column and this row. So what I am doing is I will write over here calculating penalties again. A to E is chosen. So now we will go for step 5, where I am going to write the reduced matrix. So now what remains is what we need to be careful. A, B, C and here is C, D, E. So I'll write A, B, C as the column value and here I'll write down C, D, E. So be careful, we have given A to E as the chosen value. So E to A cannot be chosen. This is important and rest of the values we can simply copy. So once you have copied, also please write over here, therefore E to A is not possible. This will help you make this strikeout mark at this position, which means you are restricting E to A allocation. Now again let's calculate the penalties. Before that, please check if all row and column have at least 1 0, which is there. So what we can do is calculate penalty. Here it will be 1 plus 0, 1. This will be 0 plus 0, 0. This will be 1 and 1. This will be 2 and this will have 0 plus 1, 1 as the penalty. So here I'll write down calculating penalty for each 0. Maximum penalty is 2. So if this is the penalty, let's calculate and strike out the row and column. So we have D to C as the chosen allocation. Therefore, C to D will not be possible. Anyways, D doesn't remain over here, but still you can write down this is not possible. So again, we will write out the reduced matrix. So write down step 6. what remains is A, B, and here what remains is C and E. So 0, 0 is remaining here, and here is 0 and 1 dash. Now if you calculate the penalty over here, all will have value 0. So what you can do is you can do a random allocation, but for that also there is a small condition given. E to A is not possible. So if I check and I write here calculating penalty for each 0, I write down E to B is the allocation, as E to A not possible. So if I have allocated this way, what remains is C to A. That's the only value possible. So what we will do is we will now write down the optimal solution. Therefore, we are writing the optimal solution. Let's go back and check what we have written. We have written E to B. We have written C to A. Before that, we have written D to C. Please check. Before that, I have written A to E. And here I have written B to D. Can you see? So we have E to B. So this is what we have written. So I will write here the optimal solution is A to E, to B, to D, to C, and to A. So now we need to calculate the total minimum distance that the salesman is going to cover. This will be, we will start from A to E. We will go to the main table. We are going from A to E. So the value will be 4. Then we have E to B. So E to B, the value is 6. Then we have B to D. So B to D is here 5. Then we have D to C. So D to C, the value is 9. And then we have C to A. C to A value is 6. So I will be writing these values in order. So I have 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 9 plus 6. This value sums up to 30 kilometers. This is my answer. So with this, I end the session. I hope you have understood the traveling salesman problem. If you have any doubt, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.